What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki, and in this video today I kind of just want to hang out and chat with all y'all about what got me into investing, my story as to why I want to invest, what I see for my future with investing. So you guys, let's just hang out, have a chit chat, and let's get into the video. First things first, you already know, if you are new here, what's up? My name is Nikki, and it would mean more than you could ever imagine if you would consider subscribing by hitting the envy in the bottom corner or that red subscribe button down underneath the video below. Join the crew, join the journey. I post a minimum of 2 videos a week on this channel, all about stocks, money, investing, business, finance, side hustles. You know, I just like to make money, have fun, and educate y'all along the way, and invest for something bigger than myself, which I'm gonna touch on in this video. So if you're into that, or if you just like hanging out with me about this much, as much as I love hanging out with all y'all, please consider subscribing. Alright y'all, so actually I was introduced to investing through my grandparents. They had bought me, I think it was 5 shares of Disney when I was a wee little girl, and they bought it like when Disney was, I honestly don't even know, like maybe $7 a share, something gnarly like that. And I always got these letters in the mail, and it was like, you got 4 cents, you got 6 cents, you just got paid 12 cents, you got paid 2 cents. And I have to be honest with you guys, I literally like threw these checks away because I was like, what the hell, what even, I don't want this, like what is going, I didn't have access to like the account. I literally knew nothing except for that I had shares. So growing up, I kind of had that in the back of my brain, and then my dad kind of dabbled in stocks, and I knew that he had like 401s and like retirement funds through his business. Well, not his business, but his company. He was kind of set with that, didn't really talk about it. I know we like to watch Kramer together once in a while. And then when I went to high school, I had an economics class that just blew my brain. Like I didn't understand a damn thing, I could tell you that. And then like my grandparents just always consistently kept telling me about like, oh, you should invest money, buy this. And they like literally give me money to just invest that I would not invest. And so on my, was it 25th? I believe it was my 25th birthday, my grandparents gave me a check for $5,000. And they said, I want you to invest this money. I don't want you to spend it on anything. You need to invest it. So I was like, okay, whatever. And at the time, I was working at a local high school. I was getting paid shit because I had like a part-time job. I was a high school coach, and like you get paid literally nothing. And I was trying to do real estate and build my real estate business and get clients and business, and I had to market myself. So I used that $5,000 to invest, I guess, in my business of real estate that literally just took that 5 grand, ate it up, and then said, sayonara girl, sorry about it. So it was at that point in my life when I literally had basically no money to my name. I just blew $5,000. That was really the only money that I had. And at that point I said, okay, I think I need to actually like buckle the hell down and figure out how I can start to make money and keep money and grow money. And so it was around spring of 2019 that I started like having this come to Jesus moment, if you will. I started researching and really trying to understand things. I tried to open a Charles Schwab account, but like I had to like, I don't even know, pick some damn password for the internet, then a password when I talked to the dude, and then it was like I had to give him my eye color, my height, my weight, I became overwhelmed with the idea of setting this account up that I was like, I'm done, forget about it. So then I went on YouTube, which is where a lot of us go to learn things, educate ourselves, or be entertained, and I ran across, you know, the OG guys like me, Kevin, Graham, Andre. There's a lot of us now. Us, like I'm somebody, I ain't nobody, but you know what I mean. The niche, quiche. There's a lot of us out here on the platform, but all I'm saying is like at that moment, it was Andre, specifically Andre. He introduced me to Robinhood, and I was like, that's what I'm talking about. So at that point, I set up my Robinhood account. I put some money in there. I didn't really know what I was doing like at all. For the first like couple months of having my accounts, dabbled with like options, and I lost like 50 bucks, and I was like, screw it, and it ain't working. I had this moment one day, and I suggest that you all do this as well, but sit down literally with yourself, okay? Me, myself, and I'm sitting here. I had just moved out, and Corona was happening. I think it was like January, February. It was like February, March. Like there was talk of it, and I was like, I didn't really care. But thank God, thank the man up above, that during that early Corona day, I just sat down with myself, and I literally, I closed my eyes, and I said, girl, what do you want to do? And this is a whole nother like backstory, but if you know me, you know that it took me a very long time to be able to think about me wanting to do what I wanted to do and like be who I am and have the dreams and aspirations and goals that I want to and have that be okay. So that's a side note, but I'm sitting there and I'm like, what is it? And so I figured out in that moment of time that there are two things that really drive me. The first thing being my sister, which you can go back, watch a couple of my videos. I talk about Kat, long story short, she's my absolute best friend. I would literally go to the ends of the world for this girl. And she's special needs. She has cerebral palsy, she had a stroke before she was born, she cannot walk, she cannot talk, and I am almost like a second mother to her. I have been helping my parents caretake for her even up into this day. I still do it. She is an extremely big motivating factor because I know eventually my parents are going to kick the bucket and then I'm going to be left with her. And I do have an older brother and we will work on it together, but I just have this weird feeling that I will be a big decision maker in my sister's life. I also know that that's expensive. I don't want to have to worry in 30 or 40 years how the heck I'm going to take care of not only my family at that point, but my sister as well. So I know that was a factor. But through growing up with her and being involved with her life, I've also realized that there are not a lot of programs or a lot of places or things for kids with special needs to do, to live in, like a home, like live in nurse. There's not a lot of resources for these kids. And so I mark my words right now, I want to open a foundation or do something with, hopefully, like big picture to have these properties that these kids can go and live in with these nannies, these nurses, full time, like a home, but something that's fun for these people and that you feel secure in leaving your child, your brother, your sister, your whoever there. I would rather me and Kat live in a shack somewhere where I have to scrap than to put her in some programs that are available right now. It's so bad, you guys. I'm not even gonna go into it, but just know, like, I am going to do that. And the second thing that motivates the shit out of me is my entire life I have had people tell me I couldn't do shit. They told me it was never gonna work. I was an athlete, but I was too big. I wasn't fast enough to make the team. I made the team. I wasn't fit enough to stay on the team. I stayed on the team. I was called fat girl by my coaches in high school. I went to college and I got lectured about being overweight. I lost 40 pounds my senior year and all my coach could say was, if you could do it sooner, would you? Like, everybody told me, like, you'll never be able to do this because you're overweight. You'll never be able to do this because of this. You'll never get a boyfriend because you're overweight, or you're too much like a guy, or you do this or do that. Like, literally with every endeavor that I did, someone was right there telling me, ooh girl, I don't know. So I am going to be successful in this world to take care of my family, but to also say F you to literally any one of you who told me I couldn't do shit because of who I was or because I was overweight. You can kiss my sorry little ass. The athlete in me knew what it felt like to bust your ass, prove people wrong, and succeed. So when I found out about investing, saving, side hustles, money, growing money, investment properties, I want it. And I finally decided that I deserved it. Like, I shouldn't say deserve because I deserve nothing in this world. God is good, to God be the glory, but it's like, it's my time to shine, okay? And I don't care how long it takes. Like, my goals are my goals and they're gonna happen. Here's the thing, if you continue on and you're like, this is what I'm gonna do and I don't care how long it takes, because if you're guaranteed that the #1 way to fail is quit and the #1 way to succeed is to not quit, easy. Just don't ever quit with literally anything that you want to do. Put money in my investments. I have 3 different investments. I'm trying to get educated up the ass about rental investments for properties. I'm trying to figure out how to day trade stocks, really analyze chart patterns and educate myself and just go after it. I mean, unemployment just got cut. I don't have a job. I got like $300-400 in my bank. I got more in my savings, but I mean, I'm in a scary place right now. And the #1 thing behind pretty much any endeavor you want to do, whether it's a business you want to start, a book, a podcast, literally anything, you have to have capital. So understanding these concepts of investing, and I just am so mad I never like took it seriously like early on when I had a lot of money to actually invest. But like, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have had that moment to myself to really think about, okay, what it is you want to do and just fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm in a place that I can leverage compounding interest. I'll be able to leverage rental investments and real estate. I'll be able to leverage credit cards. I've learned so much about credit cards. I've opened a few more. If you want some credit card videos, let me know down below and I will oblige to that. I'm leveraging savings, even though savings kind of sucks and you should probably put it somewhere else, but like an emergency fund, like the importance of it. I'm budgeting to the T, and I'm doing all of this for the capital to get my life where I want it to be, where I'm a full-time YouTuber, real estate investor who's just giving back to the special needs, the LGBT community, and literally almost anybody else and anyone that I can help. And when you're beat down so damn much and you have a taste of like what it could be like, and you think about it all the time and you live it and you believe it and you say it and you feel it, that shit coming true. To be honest with you, the thing that got me to investing is a low point. And so sometimes we get pissed about low points and not having money or not having a job or not having this or not having that, but like that is when you find out what the hell it is you're supposed to do. So if you're in that situation, take a minute, take a breath, figure it out, and just go for it. And don't feel bad for wanting a lot out of life. God didn't put you here to be average. God didn't put you here to just cruise by and do things that you think you should do or that people want you to do. There are people still today, like very close people to me, that I would not tell them that I want to be a YouTuber and real estate investor, because they literally would be like, okay. Like I remember telling like my parents some things about real estate I wanted to do, and they literally laughed and were like, oh, to be young and have dreams. Like, no, you don't understand. The big takeaway from this video was really for me to just chat with y'all and to kind of give you an insight onto why it is that I do what I do and why it is that I love, honestly, every time you guys like videos or comment on videos or a new subscriber pops up. Like I literally, like, it brings me so much joy because I can just taste those goals that much faster, right? And to just really understand and wrap your head around, like, if money makes the world go round, which unfortunately it does in a business economy sense, what's the best way to get as much money as I can to pursue other venues that I want? And for me, it was investing. It just became insanely clear. In education, always invest in your education. And you guys really just have to make the commitment to go after what it is that you want. So you guys, I don't know, I don't want to blab too much. I don't want this video to be forever. I just wanted you guys to know where my head was at and what's really been firing me up lately. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up for your girl. You already know how I feel. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the crew. We would love to have you. And if you are this far, you're gonna get some kisses. Come here, you know I love you. And like always, you guys, enjoy the journey, whatever your journey is, and always remember to do it set your hearts on fire. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.